Hey guys, it's Saiimoony and welcome to my channel. Welcome everybody because everybody is welcomed. Let's shout out the newcomers for joining my channel and let's see where things can grow, especially now that all this new energy is coming in. So, this reading is regarding whether you are in a relationship with someone and things are kind of rocky, or you kind of had this tower moment going on. But it's like you and this person didn't just hit a bump in the road in you guys' relationship. Y'all hit a pothole, a big one, and like it just tore that car up. And I'm hearing Taylor Swift's song, We Are Never Getting Back Together. And the situation is low key beyond repair. Like, a relationship takes two people willing to work together. Now, what's that other song that I was channeling? Selena Gomez song. Um, Lose You to Love Me. That may be significant to someone, but you might be in a phase where you had to leave someone toxic to love you. But I feel like Spirit is giving me a very clear message about the situation, that there has been like a big shakeup or a lesson in self worth. Moving into the first row, we have the Tower, Hater, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this I'm also using the Intuitive Kebs tarot deck. You can find him on Etsy, and he also has a YouTube channel. Also, a really good reader. You should check him out. But there was like a shift that happened or is about to happen, and I feel like no one is going to expect it. Like, this is completely the unexpected. And I feel like the relationship was also built on shaky ground. And I think Spirit is forcing everything to crumble so that the truth can be revealed. Almost like the survival of the fittest. But there's negative energy surrounding the situation altogether. So this could be someone, possibly your person, or an outside influence that may be jealous or envious, but someone here is not acting with good intentions. If you're the breadwinner in this relationship, someone doesn't like that at all. If you got emotion, good looks, goals, your person could be envious of that, but something here about reverse roles is significant. But there is someone here who is definitely insecure or overly codependent on their person. Are you dealing with someone broke? They um are they using you for your resources and what you provide? These are important questions you need to ask yourself, but please be careful with being taken advantage of. Now, someone here could be having financial or material issues. I just heard the bills are overdue. If this represents you, this is your warning to not invest in someone who drains your energy and doesn't provide stability in return. And if someone is acting without thinking things through, this could be the type of person that makes rash decisions that only causes more drama or chaos. But we have trash box, and this is clown energy. So, dang, I don't know who your spirit team is, but they can be loving, but they're so blunt. Like, but just know spirit is coming from a place of love. Like, this could be tough love in a sense, but someone in this situation is playing games and they're not taking things seriously. They could be bringing unnecessary drama to you, but if your person's acting foolishly, or there's someone trying to manipulate the situation, it may be best to just remove yourself altogether. The final two cards of the first row are the Magician and the Five of Cups. So the Magician is also in reverse. So this could be a sign of deception or manipulation, but someone may be trying to use their charm or their mind games to control you. So this is why I'm saying be cautious of words and promises that don't align with their actions. But despite the pain, I feel like you're beginning to move on. You may have already started emotionally detaching from this person, especially if this was like a while ago. Maybe you decided then that you had enough of this person, but Spirit is telling me that healing is possible for you, but only if you recognize what is truly lost and stop holding on to what no longer serves you. Especially if you're a lover girl, lover boy, or you love hard in general. What's that song I'm hearing? Um, Pray You Catch Me by Beyonce, maybe significant. Give that song a listen. I think there's a message in there for you. But getting into this bottom row, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. So, a lot of emotional imbalances here. You may feel drained or overly emotional at this time, or some of you may actually feel played in a sense, but you need to protect your heart and not pour into a situation that doesn't pour back into you. And if you've been betrayed or deeply hurt, I feel like now you are about to start a path to recovery. And this is confirmation for you that the worst is over. You just have to allow yourself to fully release the pain. Now, there could be a romantic gesture or an apology coming, but be careful. I feel like this person may come back with some sweet talk, but their past actions need to match their words. Like, if someone is telling you they'll do something or they're changing, but, they're constantly doing the same things over and over again and messing up. Pay attention to the red flags. But I feel like this person, especially if they know how to manipulate you, like let's say they're like, can we just see each other one more time? And then you two end up hooking up. And after you hook up, you have that conversation. And then y'all probably will work things through. And then that's how that cycle will repeat itself. Okay? So just be careful. I feel like this whole reading could just be a big ass warning to not go back to old cycles. We do have the Page of Swords, the Chariot, the Eight of Wands, and Justice. So someone is watching you or keeping tabs on your life. This could be your person checking in from a distance, but this could also be someone gossiping about the situation that you guys are in, especially if it's a small town. Like, yeah, word gets around quick, right? But Spirit is telling you to take control and move forward with determination. Don't let the past hold you back. You have the power to decide the direction of your life. But things are about to start picking up quickly, so you can expect communication or some form of clarity, like a revelation or some sort. But this could also be a situation that will move forward really quickly for you, maybe the healing process. But be prepared for change, okay? And with justice here, the truth will be revealed, and karma is not playing. If you've been wronged, balance will be restored. And, I feel like fairness and accountability are key here. So make choices that align with integrity, okay? And if you know you didn't do anything wrong, you don't have to worry about karma. But if you did a little damage, you can expect something to come your way. You might stub your toe or something, as spirit telling you not to do that again or something. But that's just on the small scale, okay? But I feel like right now, you and your person are caught in a cycle of emotional push and pull. There's like the connection is deep between you two, but also a lot of unresolved pain and uncertainty. So if one of you were to separate, it's not because the person didn't care, but because they believe it's necessary for the growth and the future of the relationship. Like if you two were to separate and then come back together, they will want this foundation to be much stronger than it was before. However, yeah, this isn't like a true ending, it's just a pause. Like, yeah, the energy is strong and they still see you as their favorite person. You're like the only one they want to turn to in both good and bad times. But at the same time, it's like they're struggling with jealousy and the fear of losing you. And they may see you moving forward with your life and it triggers their desire to fight for you, especially if you just separated from someone. Maybe this person didn't get the reassurance they needed, but there was a lot of doubt here, and they feel like they can't fully figure you out now, or like you're hiding something, and they don't always know where you stand with you, or where they stand with you. But I think spirit is urging you to let go of the past, like the pain and struggles you both been through are holding you back from the future you could have, whether together or apart. And holding on to past wounds will only keep you stuck in the same old cycle of heartbreak. If they come through with an apology, I feel like it'll show you that they regret how much they've hurt you. They know they cost you pain and you didn't deserve it, but I think apologies alone won't heal what's already broken. Like, true healing requires growth, it requires change and self reflection. And maybe that's why you two have to separate. Like, right now, I think Spirit is guiding you to focus on your own healing and to not get caught in the emotional back and forth. And if this love is actually meant to last, it will find a way. But for now, it's time to release what's weighing you down and trust the journey ahead. Yeah, Spirit is showing me a journey of emotional and personal transformation in this situation. But moving into the oracle cards, we have origin, daydream, and inducement. If you don't know what that means, it's like, persuading someone or some form of temptation. But, a new beginning could be needed for you in order to elevate your life, or maybe you just need a fresh perspective. Maybe you'll need a fresh perspective, but you could be entering a phase of self discovery. Like, maybe if this was a young relationship, you guys needed time to separate and grow, and then to come back together much stronger. Like, you needed to mature a little bit. My favorite word to use in this situation is character ascension. But I feel like it's time for you to tap into your own creativity and independence rather than being consumed by the emotional turbulence of the connection. Now, there is a sense of hope surrounding this relationship. You or your person may be caught in illusions, though. Like, you could be painting a fantasy or seeing things through rose colored glasses. So, you may be hoping for an ideal outcome that doesn't align with reality, though. So, you're being asked to distinguish between what's real and what's wishful thinking. Don't paint a false scenario of this person, because you really need to see this person for who they really are. Now, someone may try to win the other over through persuasion or guilt or even emotional games, but be mindful of whether you're being pulled back into this connection out of true love or out of temptation. Then we have sweet dreams and family bond. Mm. So, someone here is longing for peace or emotional security. You may be craving a sense of stability after so much emotional strain, but don't mistake temporary comfort for a resolution. Now, your foundation, whether emotional or physical, is very important here. This could mean that your family or close support system is important in guiding you through this. It may also mean that healing your inner wounds could be connected to, family patterns in a sense. So, if I could sum this reading up, I feel like you're at a crossroads where you got to decide between your self worth, growth, and temptation. But there is a desire to reconnect, but Spirit is urging you to ensure that whatever choice you make is in alignment with what you truly need and not just how you feel in the moment. If this connection is meant to last, you guys need to be very authentic and real with each other. You're also being guided to focus on what truly nurtures your soul, whether that's healing or embracing a new beginning. But you also need to let go of what no longer serves you. Like, you really need to drop this dead weight and trust that the right path will reveal itself to you. Now, the situation is being divinely disrupted for a reason. Someone may try to come back, but you need to move forward and have strength. Like, stand up. But remember, you do have justice here. So This means the truth will come out and what is meant for you will be yours. But you must take control of your own destiny and let go of what drains you. So that means you got to stand in your power, stand on business, do whatever you got to do. Just trust that what's falling apart is making room for something better.